Basically, there are 4 steps in designing the building. First, we will define the material properties which we are using. So we are using M40 grade of concrete, HYSD 500 and mild to 50 of reinforcement bars. So again we are going to define the section properties for beams and columns. So here we are using the property of auto select, which is auto select the beams and column sections which are suitable for the designing. Again we are going to define the slab. Here we are using 150 mm of thickness of slab. After defining beam, columns and slabs, we are going to define the load patterns. So here we can see the dead load, live load and the wind load which are acting on the building. After defining the properties and load patterns, we are going to draw the beams, columns and slab for the various stories as given in the problem. Here we can see the diagram. After drawing, we are going to assign the dead load, live load and the wind load which are acting on the building. We can see the different loads acting on the build cells. Here we can see the dead loads which are acting. Similarly, we can see the live loads which are acting. First, the wind load. We can change the property to wind load and we can see the different wind loads acting on the different stories. For wind load calculation, we use IS 875 code for assigning the wind load coefficient which are acting on the building. So after assigning the loads, we will run the analysis for the building. So we are going to run the analysis of the building. It's taking some time as it is a 23-story building. We will wait for a few minutes. So here we can see the deflection of the different members. Similarly, we can go and see the different forces which are acting on the members. For example, we can want to see the shear force. We can see the shear force acting on the different members. For movement, you can see the movement. So after running analysis, our last step is the design check according to the standard code. So we are going to run the design check on each members and we can see if they are failing or passing our standard defined members. It's taking some time. As we can see the reinforcement of the longitudinal reinforcement of each section. After that we can go to verify all member passed. We can see that all concrete frame passed the design check, which means our building design is complete. Also, we can go to the reports section and see the summary of the report of the building where all the necessary information are given. We can zoom it and see the different forces or stresses which are acting. So thank you everyone and thank you to Skyfi Labs. Thank you.